Hello everyone, I'm Marieanne, the Artsie Crafter. Welcome to my channel. I'm still trying to get used to being in my craft room and making videos. This is the second one I've made since coming back from my almost 2-month holiday. So I'm still a little bit rusty, so please forgive me for that. In the last video we made this cute little notebook here, and it's just a simple little project, so I showed you how to do that. If you haven't seen that video where I made this little notebook, I'll leave a link in the description below. So today we'll get on with today's project, and that's decorating this little envelope. And to give you some measurements, the envelope, I just found this one in my box and it's a perfect size, so it's 14.5 centimeters or 5 3/4 inches wide, and it's 9 centimeters and 3.5 inches tall. So that's going to be perfect size. Because I knew what I was going to be doing on here, I've already gone ahead and cut out all the little elements that I'm going to be putting on this envelope. And so I will go ahead and do that first, and then we can decorate it. And I've cut it out, and I'm just leaving a little border around the envelope, and that I'm going to be inking. These are one of those self-sealing envelopes, but I'll be removing that self-seal and covering the back of the envelope as well as the front. And we'll do that part later. So that's that one. So the front panel is going to be this part, and then the back panel, I've cut this little cute little pink check to go in there. And the way I measured it is I just slipped a panel a little bit smaller than the envelope, and I just slipped it inside. Here you've probably seen this done before, you've done it yourself before. You just slip it in, if I can get it in, and then draw around the edges and cut it out, and then I just trim off a little bit so it's just a tad smaller than the back of the envelope. So that's part there. So I'll do those first, and then I'll get on to those other bits here. Wipe it down with a tissue, and then I will do the back one now. Okay, that panel's on. Now the inside, I'm going to be covering this inside part and this inside of the flap. And the way I do that is I've got a piece of paper here, and I will line this up. It doesn't have to go all the way down, but I lined it up, so I've got it going halfway down the envelope, and I just lined that up and here, and then I just got my pencil wherever that is and drew around the outside, moving that back around there, and that come up with that. And then you just cut this out, and then I did the same thing with the top flap on the outside, except this time I wanted the panel to be like that, so I flipped that up and I placed that against the top edge here, and then I traced it out here and along that line, and then I just cut that out, and then I can trim it down a little bit to fit this panel exactly the way I like it. So I'll go ahead and cut those two panels out, and we can glue them in. Okay, that should go in, so I'll glue those in, and then we can get on with the fun part, which is decorating. Okay, that's the inside, and I can just reinforce the fold, and I'll just use my pen because it's too far to reach for my bone folder. Not really, but never mind. And then we'll just put this one on the right way up. Okay, that's nice and neat on there, and then it's onto the decorating. So I'm not quite sure whether I do the back or the front. I might do the front first. And I've got some little elements here. I was going through my stash of cutouts to see, you know, what would go, because there's a flower there, and I didn't want to put another flower, and I didn't want to put another butterfly, because I'm going to put a butterfly on the back. And then I came across this cute little, what do you call her, pixie or fairy or whatever she is. I don't know what she is, but she's so adorable, and I thought her colors would be perfect on the front of this envelope. So I thought she needs something to sit on, because she's sitting on nothing at the moment. So I got some scraps here, and so I thought she could make her look like she's sitting on a rock with some moss around the base. So that's that. And then I thought she needed something on the end of her cap, and I got this little bit here, little fiber off that, you know, that it's like a wool thing that you knit or crochet with, and it's got these little fluffy bits on there on the strands of wool. So I thought that would be perfect to go on the end of her cap. So that's my thought with that. And to do the backing, I want to back her so she pops off the page or the envelope a bit more. I've got these bits of nature, so I thought I'd tear up a panel, and then I put this behind her head. I thought that would look really pretty, and you can see that there. So I will do that. There we go. Okay, that's what she looks like. I think that's so cute. And then maybe because it's a bit dimensional now, maybe I should have done the back first. And I've got some little elements here, and I want to put a ribbon across here, and this is where I haven't missed out on the butterfly. This is where I got a butterfly here, and so I must make sure that it sits down further. This butterfly here, I've just got some sorry, I got some, I'm going to take my glasses off because I can't see with them on and I can't see with them off. If you can see that, I just put some glitter on there. That's that glitter paste that you just rub on. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know where I got it from. I've had it for a few years and haven't done anything with it. And then I thought, just to add a little bit more bling, I'll put some little diamantes on his back, which will be cute. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing, and I haven't got it, is perhaps to put a closure on there. So that could be another thing we could do. To do that, I would have to mount this on some a little bit of cardstock or thick cardboard, or thin cardboard I should say. You know how you have those circle closures? I'm thinking of using the butterfly as a closure. It just popped into my head, and if I had some string of some kind, I could use that as a closure, and I could also rub some pink ink over that to change the color. So I'll go and find some cardboard and mount that on there, and we need something here for this side, and that's where I was going to do that before I put that down, and I didn't. So yes, I should have done that before I put it here, because I need to use a brad to attach it. This one here, I don't need to use a brad to put this one in, because I can glue that and you just wrap the string around, or perhaps I won't do that. Why don't we do an experiment and see how it works out? If it doesn't, well then I ruined it. If it does, then that will be great. So I'll go get some cardstock and I'll come back and show you how I get on. Okay, I've got the string closure here, and I dyed it. And all I did to dye it is I got my brush and I just put it on there, and I just ran it through the ink, until it was all coated the way I liked, and then I'm doing this now, so I'll let it dry again. There, that's as simple as that. To colour your string, and so I'll put that aside to dry, and then I will attach this flower. Now notice this one doesn't have a brad on the back, it's just got a pearl, so I've got to go and choose another one. This one's got some green on here, might brighten up that butterfly, and that one's got a pearl on it. I should pay more attention to the one I'm picking out. Oh, here we go. There's a green one that's quite pretty. And so all I have to do is punch a little hole, and I must have a pokey tool here somewhere. Okay, I found my big awl. So, and the mat, of course. Oh, here it is. I've already marked the spot where I'm going to put this. Just have to close this brad up again. And flatten it out. And fluff up my little flower again. Squish it all in a bit more. And then the one thing I didn't do with it is to ink around the edges, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Should have done that before. There we go, that's enough. And now I just have to tie the string on. Now we can tie this up here, make sure they stay up. I know it's a little bit different as a closure, but it works pretty well. There we go, very pretty, and there's the front. And one last thing I'm going to do before I get on to the freebie part is I was going to put this diamantes on his back, and I'll put about, don't want too many, that many on. There's those tweezers. There we go. Now it's fully finished. Okay, I'll just clean this up, and I'll just go and wash my hand first as a thank you for supporting me through all these months with my YouTube channel, and all the lovely comments that you've left me, and all the encouragement. And you've let me know that, you know, my tutorials or my videos have helped you in your crafting endeavors. So I'm very appreciative of all the feedback that you've given me and all the encouragement. And as part of that, I thought I would gift you this little freebie, 3 of them, and you'll see that they're different. We've got some little butterflies on there, and they're different colors. So you've got like a plain color, a pink butterflies, and a green butterflies. So you can you know, do with them whatever you want in your journals. Add them to your journals. I'm going to put them in here. As I said, I've got a little project in mind, and they will fit perfectly in here. And I should have cut one out to show you. I've actually printed these out on 250 GSM cardstock, and then I run them through my printer again and put them on some backing paper. This is just something I had on my in my files, so that's what you can do. So I might cut one out while I'm here, and there we go. It's ready for you to put the dates in there, or the wherever it starts, you know, wherever the first starts, and then you can fill out the rest of the calendar. And I think it looks so cute. So this will just pop in here like that, and then You know, you can add a little business card, little journal cards, little tags or whatever, and have those sitting in there. And I won't do it on camera. I'll just put something, a little circle on there, so that covers up that brad. And I think you know, 2 or 3 times is enough to go around. And I'll just cut this extra bit off like so, and that's it. So that's the little envelope done, and you can see they're a nice matching pair, and that's the front there. So I hope you have fun doing that and playing around with the calendars here. So I'll leave a link where you can get the freebie. I'll leave that link in the description below. And the next video, I will reveal what I'm going to be using these two the envelope and the notebook, what I'm making them for, and what we'll be creating in the next video. So look forward to that. But for now, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I wish everybody a happy crafty day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.